Good afternoon and welcome to NYFP. Today I'm joined by Alan Valdes of DME Securities. Hi Alan, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Remy.
Well, U.S. stocks are higher for the fourth straight session in a row, believe it or not. And that does come on the heels of the coordinated effort from the ECB as well as the Federal Reserve. But do you think that's a temporary fix?
No, it's totally temporary. If you look where we closed yesterday, you can go back 4 months. That's exactly where we closed 4 months ago. It seems we're stuck in this range. On the downside, 1120, upside 1250. And it's going to take a lot to break us out. I don't know why it would break out. If you looked at the real news today, jobless claims, again, over 400,000. Consumer confidence, consumer spending down, CPI up. Inflation getting higher. So right across the board, the news is negative. The news that matters to the average person, and that's what's bothering us. Banks in Europe, okay, we want to see them solid, and the German, the French getting together, working out a deal could be very positive for the EU. But again, back home, nothing's changed.
Alan, I'm glad you mentioned today's economic data. Also, in the previous session, we did get inflation figures as well as retail sales that were flat, and that does come on the heels of the flat reading for non-farm payrolls. So going forward, how do you think tomorrow's economic data will affect tomorrow's session?
Well, tomorrow's going to be kind of different because it's a triple expiration. So one of the reasons the market's up today also is there's a lot of churning going on, a lot of guys setting up for tomorrow, getting in and out just ahead of time. So you're seeing that. But that said, if the number's really bad, of course the market will come in. But I think on basis, we'll probably trade up only on a technical basis. We're getting near the end of the quarter. It is a quadruple witching hour tomorrow. That usually brings the market up.
Okay, Alan, last but not least, before I let you go for today's interview, we've been seeing the euro trade higher against the US dollar, gold trade below the 1,800 an ounce level. But do you think that's a short-term trend we're seeing?
Yeah, probably. We saw last week the euro really came into 130 and change basically on negative news. And that's the problem. These markets really rotate on news instantly. So I think you'll see. Again, there's been no solution to the European crisis. There's a lot of talk, but no real solution. So that tends to lead to more fluctuation in the euro down the road, negative news, positive news. And you're going to see that continue for the conceivable future. I have no doubt that we'll see this market volatility. It's with us.
Okay, Alan, as always, thank you so much for your time, and thanks for weighing in on all these topics.
Thanks for having me.